Roblox Arsenal is a game that used to sit at the top of the Roblox first-person shooter genre. With sometimes over 60 to 100,000 concurrent users, it was definitely the top first-person shooter that you could play. And nowadays, it's kind of a different story. The game sits at around 7 to 10,000 active players, which to be honest isn't too bad, but very far from its heights that it used to sit at. So how's Arsenal doing in 2025? Is it still fun to play? What is coming to the game soon? What is going to be happening with it? And all of those things are kind of some of the topics I want to discuss in this video. Because to be honest, I still enjoy Arsenal even in 2025. I think in my opinion it is still a very fantastic first-person shooter with some flaws attached to it. Oh man, it's nice to be back. Nothing has changed here. It all looks the same, but there's a brand new bundle and I kind of have to chill for this one. Just for a quick moment, it's this one, the Bone Karambit, and look at this. It kind of looks like a skin straight out of Valorant. Super nice in my opinion. I'm a very big fan. Anyway, so let's kind of talk about the state of Arsenal in 2025. Because a lot of things have changed. You see this map and it looks very different from, let's say, like a year ago. This is still Villa, but they've actually upgraded quite a few maps. And I have to say, in recent times, I have been happy at least with the upgraded maps they've made, because a lot of them are really good upgrades in my opinion. Like Villa has received some very nice changes, and some of the other maps as well have received some really good upgrades. There were also some where I have to say I wasn't a big fan of, and there were also some of the new maps which I genuinely just didn't enjoy. But for some bizarre reason I haven't seen any of those new maps that I didn't like, so I'm not sure if they got removed, which would be very interesting if that's the case, but there's another brand new map in the game right now, which I actually like, and I hope we can see that one very soon, so I can kind of yap about that one as well. But for now, let's kind of just play and yap at the same time about the game. Game modes wise, I think the game modes are still basically the same. There are some brand new ones here and there, like hardcore was just kind of bizarre, and when they changed competitive to something else, that was also kind of bizarre. There were some really, in my opinion, questionable choices they've made along the way, but recently, I feel like they've been on a pretty decent track record when it comes to maps and also when it comes to game modes. Like I said, there were also some really bad maps though along the way, especially in recent times. And I feel like I'm not also the only person that feels this way about the maps. Like, I've talked to people in the community and a lot of them were like, oh, some of the maps are really garbage, some of the new ones, so feel free to share your opinions about this, of course. I would really like to hear what you guys think. Regarding exploiters and stuff like that, the game still seems to have some issues with that every now and then, but due to the game being a lot smaller now in size, it's not as bad as it used to be, so that's kind of nice. But it definitely still faces this problem. Damn, we won. That's very nice. Other than that, I think I've covered maps and game modes basically. I feel like I've repeated myself a bit regarding those. Well, we gotta mute the game audio. Yeah, this still doesn't work, this button. That's so unfortunate. And the megaphones button also doesn't work. Devs, please fix. Hopefully they can fix that. Something else I also wanted to talk about in this video is Arsenal 2, because as far as I'm aware, Arsenal 2 is actually in the works, and as far as I'm aware, we may see it quite soon actually, from what I've heard. That certainly is very good news, to be honest, especially if the devs get it right and make some really good choices. I think this could bring back Arsenal to somewhat its former glory. I'm not sure how much this is going to have an impact on the game, but I feel like if Arsenal 2 is actually really, really good, then a lot of people may return to the game, and I feel like people are kind of waiting for this as well. I don't know too much right now about Arsenal 2 at this point in time, but as soon as there's more information or like a playtest or something like that, I will of course make another video. I think we've played something along the lines of Arsenal 2 a bit earlier on this channel, so I will link the video of course in the description. But other than that, I don't know too much regarding Arsenal 2. With that now out of the way, let's continue focusing and tryharding, right? My main specialty in this game. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello there. I'm still not a big fan of the Muzzin for some bizarre reason. Where are they spawning though? There's someone down there. Someone is behind us as well. That's unfortunate. But yeah, of course, if Arsenal 2 releases and it's in a very good state and fun to play, then of course expect some more videos once again. For now though, I think basically you're just going to make some variety content, at least that's kind of the goal for now. Kind of test the waters with different styles of videos. with different formats and especially with different types of videos as well, like more effort type of videos. I have one planned about natural disaster survival, so maybe that's kind of your cup of tea. Hopefully it's gonna turn out good. I really hope so. And yeah, the goal for this year is definitely to revive the channel, so if you have any feedback or recommendations, feel free to leave a comment down below. I genuinely appreciate it. I will also try my best to return to streams once again, which is definitely also on my to-do list for this year. And I hope you enjoy the content, that's for sure. Also, I really love this melee. God damn, that's a beauty. Let's see if we can get one of the brand new maps. And we got Rich Park. Rich Park is a really cool map, and I think the other one is called Underpass, which is also really cool. So those are two of the brand new maps I genuinely enjoy, and I think they have done a good job with. But there were also some maps, which I unfortunately don't remember the name of, that were very bad. The one I remember at least was where there was like a giant skeleton in the middle of the map and a bunch of skeletons in general, like some fossils, I believe, basically. I don't know, I genuinely hated that map. That was horrible. The collisions on the map were also pretty terrible, so apologies to the devs, but yeah, that one I just really didn't like, personally. Of course, I can only speak for myself. But yeah, so far recently, the maps have gotten better, in my opinion. I actually enjoy quite a few of the new maps. Free-for-all standard, damn. This is now the second time today that I get free-for-all, which is pretty rare. I haven't seen that one in ages. It's actually a pretty fun mode in my opinion, because you cannot rely on your teammates with helping you. So that's kind of cool in my opinion. I like that. Makes it a bit more challenging in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just yapping at this point, man. Yep fest. Hello, good sir. Okay, we didn't... Oh, we did get him. Okay, nice. Yeah, okay, actually, now that I've seen that weapon, I also wanted to discuss this. Some of the weapons have been literally ruined, or some weapons are just terrible for this type of game. I didn't want to say it in this video, but man, that they ruined the crossbow again. Like, recently, when I had to use the crossbow, I think it was in standard mode as well. It was so bad that I was genuinely stuck on it for a couple of minutes, because the trajectory was now so weird in my opinion compared to what it was before. And I genuinely hope with Arsenal 2 they're gonna manage to balance the weapons better, because the crossbow as it is was already difficult for people to use. Like, I got used to it because the trajectory was pretty straightforward, to be honest. But now they changed it again, and oh my god, it's so bad. So yeah, weapons are also another topic we could yap about, but I don't want to talk about it, man. That was bad. But yeah, some other weapons, of course, they added were also kind of cool. Not everything is bad. I should probably specify that because this video sounds overly negative. But like I said, recently I've returned to the game and I've been quite surprised in a positive way. So that's definitely something. Especially because I was basically beforehand quitting the game for some reasons regarding weapons, maps, and stuff like that. So also on my new PC, the game runs just so much better. That's another W. Oh, hello there. Cannonball. Okay, no, it didn't work. Ah, unlucky. Alright, well, I think this is basically the conclusion of today's video. So yeah, Arsenal in 2025, I can recommend it. It's pretty fun. There are still some negatives, some positives. There are some good things, some bad things. I would say as per usual with video games, there are bad things about to be in the game. But I think they've gotten really good at kind of balancing things recently, and I am very hopeful for Arsenal 2. I wish they would update counter blocks, but that's a different story. Hey devs, if you're looking for someone to help you with counter blocks, let me know. I would be down. I don't know, man. I can only like 3D model a bit. Anyways, thanks for watching this yap fest of a video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope it was fine and enjoyable. And I will see you in the next one.